If you haven't heard of Lucid Group, it's a new and up-and-coming automobile industry, similar to Tesla. I won't get into details, but the Lucid Air actually gets 540 miles, over 100 miles more than the Tesla. Speaking of Tesla, the former VP of Engineering, Peter Rawlinson, is now Lucid Group's CEO. Now let's get into some numbers. Here we have the current ratio at a 16.4, which is unusually high because you'd rather want 1.2 to 2. However, given Lucid Group's infancy, it's normal to see high numbers such as this. Here we have inventory turnover, which is low at a 2.4, which you want for this industry, 12. Now, Lucid Group has only made sales this past year, so this is normal and is expected to improve over time. Debt ratio is at a 0.5, which is good because you'd rather want less than 5. Here's where things get a little iffy. Return on equity ratio is at a negative 0.39, which you would want more than 1. Price earnings ratio is at an also negative 1.43, and you'd rather want 15 to 20%. Not to worry, this still is a very young company, and its price earnings and return on equity ratio is expected to rise in the coming years. Now, when you're looking at these numbers, don't forget that Lucid Group is actually creating a new plant in Saudi Arabia, which means these numbers may fluctuate and are expected to smooth out and show signs of positive growth.
Lucid Motors underperformed significantly in their fourth quarter of 2021. They suffered an incredible 930% net loss, and we see a negative return on assets of negative 0.19. This would typically be considered a red flag, but we need to take into consideration shipment delays due to COVID. Lucid was not able to get key components to build their batteries, which caused them to cut back on production by the thousands. Even so, they were able to pull in over $27 million in revenue as opposed to just under $4 million the year before. Post-COVID problems, Lucid sees its total revenue on a constant incline, climbing to $5.5 billion in 2023 and up to $9.9 billion in 2024. Forecasting positive earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization of $592 million. With the current market price averaging just between $20 and $25 a share, now is the time to invest in this startup EV company. If Tesla can hit $800 per share, Lucid can do that, if not more. Just sit back and make your millions. Don't let a few red numbers scare you, because this is an EV company that came out with a bang and they're not going anywhere anytime soon. Elon who?
We've got a great show for you tonight. Miley Cyrus is here. So stick around, we'll be right back.
The future. It's impossible to see. And when it's finally here, it might not be what you'd expect. It might just be better. Introducing Luxury Electric. Introducing Lucid Air.